Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kryptonian saying here, bringing you guys another review for One Piece chapter 949, and we gotta start it off correct. Luffy's fucking crazy. Like, hands down, Luffy is fucking crazy. Like, they tell this man, hey, if you touch any of these prisoners, if you touch them, you are going to be turned into basically a zombie. Luffy says, yo, I want to smoke. My man goes up to him, and this dude, I thought Naruto Uzumaki gave some talk no jutsu. Family. Not fam. Family. You ain't gonna believe this shit. Luffy not only takes all their pain like how Zoro did. He's taking their pain, right? He's absorbing this shit. Or taking as much of it as they can give him. And Luffy is saying, like, the samurai that I know, they're proud. They have their honor. They're happy. They don't take orders from anybody. And essentially Luffy's saying, the samurai I know still have their ball sacks. Hey you, are you ballless? Are you dickless? Or are you a man? And I love that attitude out of Luffy. Because that's one of those times where Luffy's showing you how much of an alpha he is without actually having to declare himself as much. And what I love here is how Luffy went from kicking ass and showing the remorse as he's kicking the ass, and he's trying to hold back. He's trying to hold back, and yet at the same time, Luffy is also in that situation where he's watching as the jailers are just shooting the playgrounds at everybody, and Luffy is watching as these dudes, the moment they're getting hit by impact, it's just causing enormous pain. These playgrounds are super deadly, and because it turns them into walking mummies / zombies, the moment that they touch anybody, it inflicts serious damage on them. And you just see in real time as Luffy's getting progressively more and more pissed. You see how even the samurai from Momonosuke and Kanemon's crew, they're looking at everything. You see Kiku, that man, still can't believe Oda trolled us like that, motherfucker. But but you see how, like, Kiku, he's even looking, and for a moment it looks like his spirit is beginning to break, because you get this moment where they're looking at him and saying, it don't matter if you used to be one of those great samurai from before. It don't matter. It don't matter. You supposedly died 20 years ago. This land has fallen into chaos. None of this would have happened if you guys never came here. And it's at this point you can see that they've bought into everything that Kaido and Orochi have been smoking. And it's one of those things where you look at it and you realize that these people are broken beyond repair, because Luffy even says it when he hears all of their talk, and he says, so what, I'm an outsider. It's exactly because I'm an outsider that I can look at all this stuff and I can tell this is wrong. This is wrong. This should not be going on right now. By no means should people be suffering to this extent. And so Luffy looks at everything and he realizes the only way I'm gonna get through these people is if I show them how far I'm willing to go. And I like how, like, Luffy just walks up and he stops the dude that's talking the loudest, and Luffy just puts his hand on his mouth and crushes his mouth and says, shut the fuck up talking for a second. And you see as that poison begins to spread on Luffy, and Luffy's just eating it. And, like, Luffy has this serious look. Very beautiful panel, by the way. Very beautiful panel. How you see the intensity on Luffy's face and the dried blood. And you see how the poison has spread from Luffy's arm all up to the side of his face. And you just see how Luffy's just continually getting pissed off at this point. And I think part of the trigger point was when those people said, you can't win against the Flying Dragon Kaido. You can't win against the Animal Kingdom pirates. Winning against something like that is futile. And I think that's the moment where Luffy absolutely snapped right here. And what I like here is how even the people watching that are shooting the playgrounds, they understand, like, yo, Luffy has recaptured their hearts. And it's because Luffy has given these people a purpose, a sense of duty. And that's what I mean when I say, like, if you would have told me back during Romance Dawn that this goofy looking motherfucker Luffy was going to make it this far on the Grand Line, it was going to be this capable, and was going to be able to win people over in this manner, there's no way I fucking believe you. if you go back to the earlier reviews, like Luffy, I liked him to an extent, but I also disliked him. There were moments where he had me pulling my hair out for a second. But to see the maturation process and to see how Luffy's taking this is very beautiful. And it also makes me wonder, is it possible that what Oda's doing here is kind of having Luffy fulfill Ace's unfulfilled legacy? You know, Ace was supposed to come back to this land, and Ace was somebody that likely knew everything that was going on, and Ace at some point was going to try and make things right, I believe. I think that's something that will probably get revealed. And so what I like here is that you get this moment where like Luffy says, like, I promised a friend that I was going to make sure you guys could eat their fill. And what I like right here is how Tama gets that flashback where she remembers what Luffy told her. And it's one of those things where Luffy doesn't even realize it, but he's showing you the key aspect of a leader, because this is the thing. You never know who's watching your back as you're acting. And so that's why it's very important for you to always put your best foot forward. You know, I've made mistakes in the past. I know I've been an asshole. Anybody that's been watching me, I know that at some point I probably led them down to a path of hell, which is why right now I try and make sure that when I know people are looking at me, I try to do the right thing. Even when I know people aren't looking at me, I still try to do the right thing just in the off chance somebody is looking. And so what you see here with Luffy is that Luffy is bringing up Tama's past and his promise to her and what she did for him without him even realizing that she's actually there. And it's those moments of sincerity like that that really make you appreciate Luffy as a character. Those moments like that are great character development, and they're great leadership qualities, because again, anybody can call themselves a leader when the spotlight's on you, but it's what you do when you don't realize people are watching you that speaks volumes about you as a leader. So that's what I mean when I say I like seeing Luffy's maturation process. You know, if Luffy does become the king of the pirates, his age of the king of the pirates, his pirate era is going to be something truly remarkable. That's going to be good to see right there. And I like how, you know, you get this moment where they shoot off this huge plague shot, and like Luffy is like, oh shit, I see what's going on here. And you get this very beautiful panel where Luffy's looking. He's got this derpy expression on his face as he's holding the trunk of that elephant. And Luffy says, yeah, about that. I saw a pretty nasty future coming up just now. And that's when you get this moment where Luffy, it almost looked like he's giving like a half-cocked smile. And you get this savage shot where like Luffy's whole fucking body is just shaded out, showing the darkness that Luffy has embraced at this point by seeing the future, you know, basically using the observation hockey like how Katakuri was doing it. So you see how that elephant is just immediately just swamped by everything that just happened. Very fucking beautiful. Very beautiful. The attack backfires and the warden gets caught up in it. And what I like here is how the people watching Luffy that are part of Kanemon's crew and the samurai, they realize that they're following the back of somebody truly special. So my chapter question for you guys is, where does this rank for you in terms of Luffy's more impressive leadership moments, badass moments? And then my other question is, if Ace had come back to Wano, given everything that you do know about the current situation of Wano right now, including characters that likely have not popped up here, though I do feel like we've seen the major players now, given everything that you know, how successful would Ace be in a battle to take down Kaido? Give me a number from 1 to 10. I know I've done Admiral Disrespect before, so I don't want to do Yonko Disrespect. I don't want to do Yonko Disrespect, so you guys get me right. That way when I start doing the discussions, I don't say some crazy shit. But, so always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching today, and have an awesome day, guys.